I want to be 30. 30 and flirty and thriving.
Actually,
It's more like
30, hurting, and crying.
Can I run away with you? I wanna get lost in love, baby. To all those pretty girls. This one's for you. This one's for you.
Hello.
Hello, governor.
I really wish I had like an English accent. I'm not even gonna lie to you. When I was younger, I used to hella try to do it.
Honestly, so like my dad's always kind of gone back and forth with English accents, any kind of accent really. He used to say like he could do different dialects in Asian accents. Like he'll tell you like, oh, Vietnamese is more like this and Japanese is more like this. And he used to do it when we were younger. It's not funny now, guys, okay? But it was hilarious.
I think it's still funny.
I'm like, it's probably hella racist, but
You know,
it was funny.
This is fucked up, all right? I know I'm fucked up for this. I know it, okay? I apologize now to my Asian community. But I can't tell the difference in your guys' accent.
Oh my God, it was so funny because this kid actually, I didn't know he was mixed with Asian. I just thought he was a white kid, right? And then somebody said something about him like in rice, and I was like, wait, what? And they were like, he's Asian. And I was like, wait, are you really? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, do you want to guess what kind? And I was like, I kind of do. And I guessed Vietnamese, and I was right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was like,
was it because of his accent or
he
because of
didn't
how
have
he
an
looked?
accent?
Or?
He's from like Stockton, so I just thought he was a white boy. And then when he was like, "You don't see my eyes," and I was like, "Now you said it." I'm like, "Oh, there is like a slight
little chink,
like
slight little pull."
Yeah, I was gonna say a little bit of a like pull there. Yeah. But I was like, oh shit, like I wouldn't have guessed it, until he said it.
Is that a bad word to use? I'm
Yes,
sorry.
It is.
I apologize.
And you know what? I kind of think in Spanish saying like chinito is too.
Is it?
I don't know, because I say it sometimes and some people don't seem to have a problem with it. And some people seem to be a little bit like,
Yeah. I don't. Okay. I apologize. I'm not trying to get no. I
Look,
remember
we're learning.
seeing,
We're from a different
I remember
generation.
seeing this thing and like somebody got like canceled or whatever. And it was because of the Love is Blind thing.
Well,
Like,
I don't really.
One of the girls got kicked out of the show because she said I think she said like chinky or something, like their eyes look chinky.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and they're like, that's hella racist. I don't condone any racist. And I was sitting there like, damn, wait, that's racist?
I think it really comes down to like, again, how sensitive people can be, because like, I think chink is a derogatory term now. Kind of like how we used to have like spick, or even now people have beaner. Like I seen this video, this girl was like, people call like Mexican beans, and she's like, and I think a bean is so cute. Like it's a cute nickname to give somebody. So she's like, yeah, we are beans, And then she's like, but I never heard it in a negative way. And then she's like, but I heard it like in a derogatory way today. And she was like, and it completely changed my whole perspective on like using it and saying it. And I was like, I haven't had that experience that makes me feel that way, but I can understand that other people have, So I think it also just comes with being aware like that there's some people that can see things as more of a funny haha. And then there's the people that are like, no, I've actually had an experience where it wasn't a funny haha to me, I think putting yourself in those situations is where it's hard though, because you're around some people and you're like, I don't know if that's funny to you or not,
Nowadays, you can't tell anymore. Like,
exactly. I feel like things are getting a little bit more back to what we were used to. I think people can accept like certain things. Like I think retard supposedly is coming back.
No way.
I heard like it's okay. That
It's
might
not
be
funny, but
50-50. That might be 50-50. Someone let us know if the hard R word is back.
Hard R. That's bad.
It's bad.
No, every time. I know it's bad. The hard R, right? But I always quote in Flavor Flav. There was this girl. Her name was like, or he named her like Sweetheart or something like that. She was like, hella nice little.
Sweetheart.
Yeah, right? I think that was her name. And like when he like cuts her out, he was like, "Oh, sorry, like your time is up, blah blah blah," right? And she's like in the solo camera, like after she's out, she was like, her accent came out. She was not sweet no more. She was like, "You retarded, Flav, you retarded."
Hey, that's hella funny
I
because like
fucking love that.
it really is like you put your best foot forward. Like, look, I'm such a nice person, and then like you're like, actually no, the real me deep down is crazy.
You fucking lucky.
Yeah.
I wasn't acting like this. I would have been gone a long time ago.
No, for real, because honestly, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, that like I've realized how crazy I can get. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to look like I'm the crazy girl, or that I can flip personalities like that quickly, because people do, you know? I would hope that I can have my emotions a little under control. But I've also realized that I throw tantrums still as an adult.
Oh, I for sure do.
Yeah. And I'm like, wow, like I've caught myself a couple times the last couple of weeks. And I've kind of like looked back on how I've been reacting to things. And I'm like, wow, I'm throwing a tantrum right now. Like, I'm just upset because things didn't go how I expected them to, or how I wanted them to. And now I'm like, oh, I didn't like that. So I'm going to, I either go mean or I shut down, and I'm like, I'm not dealing with this, you know, because it's not going my way.
I can go mean. I can shut down, or I can just be a crybaby.
I feel like I'm not a crybaby out loud. I'm a crybaby on my own, you know, like deep down. I'm like, oh, I'm actually hurt. There was actually a quote that I seen the other day, and it was, anger is the sword wielded by my hurt hand. So it's like when you're reacting in anger, it's really because deep down you're hurt by something. So it's like
that's why you cry when you're mad.
Exactly.
Oh, I fucking
you know?
hate crying when I'm mad.
Yeah,
I fucking hate it.
It's like the emotion is, and I'm sure there's real anger too, you know. But I think there's the underlying emotion is sometimes being hurt by what is initially, you know, causing anger on top of it. Yeah. Yeah, because people don't, being hurt is a vulnerability, you know, so nobody wants to be vulnerable. So instead you're like, oh, I'm angry.
I'm pissed.
Know? Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm crying and mad.
So I watched Enchanted the other day, and when she's like, I'm angry, and then she's all happy, she's like, I'm angry, like
she felt it.
Yeah,
she's like, hey, I'm mad.
She's like, oh, I'm not happy all the time, like I'm angry.
I feel like lightweight, that's you when you cry.
I was thinking that. I'm like, oh, I'm sad.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
These do work. Nah.
Oh, why did I think of that the other day? Because somebody, I think the boys actually were talking about Christmas movies. And they brought up, what is it? What's the one with Adam Sandler?
Eight Crazy Nights.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that one makes me cry. And you wouldn't think it would make you cry because it's like,
it's Adam Sandler.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like, you know, he's
but
being
when
a
you
douchebag.
sent me like that scene where he's like feeling his emotions,
go and have yourself a cry. And then they read the Oh my God.
She sent me that, and she was like, oh, this is you. Like, this is how you go through your emotions. I was like, actually,
let it out, Davey. I fucking love that movie.
Honestly, my favorite Christmas movie though is Elf.
I like Elf.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my favorite. I still think Grinch is the better one.
You know what's funny? So I had a neighbor, and he was like a brother to me. He borrowed our Grinch. We would always have DVDs because we were just like the movie family.
He never gave it back.
He had that DVD for like a year and a half, and he told us he watched it every night. It was like his comfort movie.
Yeah. I just watched it last night.
Did you?
I swear to God.
Yeah. So it was his comfort movie. So every night before bed, he would put the Grinch on, and it was like what made him feel good. I was like, wow, like, okay, the Grinch. And it is like a feel good movie. You know, his heart grows, and he's like, oh my God, I have one. You know, it's like, oh.
I think it's also like, I mean, in real life, you really think about it, like people can become so blinded over shit, or they're always just so cheery, and you know what I mean? And then when you're not, you're lonely, you're, you know, like you said, you're vulnerable to being sad or hurt, whatever, you're going to be fucking mean.
Yeah.
And that's what he was until somebody was nice to him. And
Yeah.
he's like, fuck.
He's
you
like,
know?
oh my God, what is this? Yeah.
I'm feeling.
And there's like the scene where he's like, he's like, my schedule's full. He's like, wallow in self misery. Like, and he's doing all these like
dinner with
negative-
myself.
Yeah,
I can't cancel that again.
But it's all like negative things that
And
he's
even
doing
when he
alone.
when he was invited to the what is it, the cheermeister thingy, he's like trying to get ready, like, oh, what am I gonna wear? Blah blah blah. Like he wants to,
Yeah.
but he's also like, fuck you guys,
Yeah,
you know.
and then he's talking himself out of it the whole time.
Yeah.
And honestly, like we do that too, you know. Like
I do it a lot.
dude, we were just talking about how like my parents invited me to go to Reno, right? But like I wasn't initially gonna go. It was just their trip. But now like my brother's going, so it's gonna be more of a family thing. So my dad was like, oh, do you want to come along? But I was gonna just be alone on Christmas because everybody's kind of doing their own thing. And I was like, my parents shouldn't wait around for just me if everybody else is like going with their significant others. So I was like, I'm fine like being alone on Christmas. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, maybe I'm not, you know, because I'm actually like, no, I'll be with my family and my nieces and my nephews and my brother, you know, and I feel like that's what you should be with during the holiday season. But I also feel like I haven't been that great.
You've been naughty.
Not naughty. I mean, it's like it's gloomy all the time. It's dark. Like I feel like all I do is work, but also like I'm grateful again for like my friends and the people that I have, because I do still have the moments that like I said, looking forward to going to Reno. And then we just recently went to that piano bar,
which was really fun.
It was really fun. Also, actually, happy belated birthday to our very own Karina. Her birthday was December 2nd.
Thank you.
So by the time you guys hear this, it will already be a week away, but slide in her DMs and tell her happy birthday.
Y'all can let me know.
Daddy
And
Warbucks.
shout out.
Took us out on Friday night, and it was to a piano bar, but it was like dueling pianos.
And I've never done anything like that. So when I first was like, well, they were like, we have a group chat, so we were like messaging, and he mentioned like, have we ever done piano bar? And I was like, the fuck is that? You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, they'll sing to you. They'll take requests, and I'm kind of like,
I just thought it was going to be like a bar and there's a piano in the background that's like kind of playing songs or whatever, right? But
this was hella fun.
it was so fun because it was dueling pianos. So there's two people playing together, and they're kind of like riffing off each other, playing with each other, and doing really fun songs.
Yeah, and some of the comments they made.
Oh my god, it was just it was a good time, and I didn't expect it to be like as fun as it was. I knew we were gonna have a good time, but I didn't expect for it to be that fun because it was like a really good
Wish
time.
I knew the songs. I was so upset with. I mean, I'm kind of still upset with myself because I'm like, how do you? Some of them I knew, like I've heard them. I don't know like
I think it's hard because it's like it's not the hook, it's the actual song. So if you don't know like the beginning and you're like, oh, I'm more of a hook person, because I'm definitely like, if I gotta hear the hook to know if I know the song sometimes, unless it's a song that I really really know.
Which she knew a lot of them. Just FYI.
We were in Walnut Creek.
She knew a lot of those songs. I never realized how YT Helly is.
No. Country. There was Friends in Low Places, so I think that people know that song. What was the other one?
I don't know. You sang a lot of
but it was fun. I feel like
it was that's what I'm saying. It was fun. It's just like that's what I want.
Yeah,
I want to be able to
learn
sing
the
them. Yeah, and I just didn't know them. Like, or if I did, I was like, okay, I've heard it like once or twice. The only one I fucking knew was
I Need You.
Yeah.
But they did like Benny and the Jets. You know,
I've heard it like on 27 Dresses.
That's actually why I know that song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then because I like that so much. Also, American Idol used to be one of my favorite shows. Well, my whole family really, we would like sit down and watch it. My mom and like my siblings, all of us really, like we all liked like the musical shows or dancing. Like Dancing with the Stars was my mom's favorite show to watch, so that would always be on whatever night it came on TV. And then we watched like the singing shows, so like The Voice and American Idol. And there was a girl that I absolutely loved. Her name is Haley Reinhart. And she just had a certain like swag to how she sang. And she did Benny and the Jets. And her rendition of it, I like fell in love with. So that was what, like, I was like, oh no, I love this song, but specifically how she sang it.
Mm-hmm. So, but you knew the words.
Yes.
That's my point exactly.
We're going to have to teach you the words. It was Benny and the Jets, Piano Man. They played a couple Beatles songs.
You said we have to know, like, I guess more karaoke-ish songs.
That's because it really was like the karaoke songs. But like, I mean, we're just going a little racist today because it was like the white people karaoke songs.
A racist episode. Sorry, everybody.
We're not trying to. We need better descriptive words.
Caucasian.
Anglo-Saxon.
The England.
There goes the accent. Well, we were in Walnut Creek.
It was primarily,
Caucasian people that were there.
Even the piano.
So
people.
so there's just like a certain vibe, you know. So
but
it was
they
a
were
little
not
bit
like, I want to say like preppy.
No,
Walnut Creeky.
No, honestly,
people.
The interesting thing too about like even working in Concord is that there's still like the Bay Area vibe, but it's very much like a
white. I'll say it for you.
I was gonna say it. There's just a certain vibe that it's like it's still Bay Area, but it's kind of just barely, you know, because
I mean, some of the like when they played like
they did
369, damn you fine,
Get Low.
Mm-hmm.
They did Thong Song. We requested Thong Song.
They did down.
Thong Song, yeah. And they actually, so I recorded them, and they did like Eminem. They did.
No, but I mean the people, the crowd.
Oh yeah. I have video of that too, because I was like, oh shit, like look at these bitches. But like
twerking,
yeah. There was a really cool,
really cute little
I know,
sparkling skirt. I was like, whoa.
Well, the vibe changed real quick. We were from Sweet Caroline to Get Low.
And they was getting low.
They was sweeting on Caroline.
Like,
and it was we were like, what the?
Weren't you just a sweet girl?
I thought this was Walnut Creek.
It was funny though.
Yeah, it was a good time. But I going back to like those moments like out with people, I'm appreciative of them because it gives you that like, you know, feel good like chemicals in your brain that you don't always have in like this depressing season right now. It's wintertime. So I really again I'm grateful for like my support system and the friends that I have.
Me too, because I didn't have a great start to this
month.
New birthday.
Aw.
It wasn't.
No.
My card.
Oh,
my bank account was hacked. Ugh. So I had like $0. I had to file a claim and all that shit, and it took forever. I got most of it back. There was like one thing that was still like pending, and it was like $1 something that was not me, whatever. But I took it all out, and I need to close it on Monday. I was trying to do it on Saturday, and they said I have to wait till Monday and call or whatever. And then I just opened another account where my sister goes, and it's like a credit union place.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But oh my God, it was fucking horrible.
Yeah. And
I was trying really, really fucking hard, like on my actual birthday, because it happened the night before, right? And I was like, fuck, you know? So I went to work, and I don't ever work on my birthday, but I switched shit up.
You did.
I fucked up, yeah. And I should have just kept it, but I didn't. And I went to work, and I was like, on my way telling myself, like, don't let it bother you. Don't let it get to you. It's just money. It could be worse, you know? But I was still like, you know? I'm like, okay, don't let it bother me. And then I'm like eating lunch with my friends. Bro, I fall. I fell out of my fucking chair. I was trying to get up. My foot, like, I don't know how the fuck it got stuck. And then I, like, was like, oh shit. And then like I tried to grab myself here and I don't know why my hand slipped off the thing and I went boom and I fucking fell. And I was like, what the fuck is going on, right? So, but shout out to my friends because they did try to make me feel really special. You know, like, I love you guys.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. I just was like, it just felt like a, you know, off day, right? And I was like, oh, like, don't let it get to me. Don't let it get to me, right? And then, like, I go home. My mom's like, go straight to, like, her house. I go to her house. We eat, whatever. And then we go home, and my dog accidentally hurts my sister. And I felt hella bad. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, you know. And then I just started bawling.
Oh, I was waiting for, like, you to say you broke.
I was, like, trying so hard not to. I was like, no. But
it was one thing on top of another.
Yes.
And it's like, always the little things that, like, they pile on top of the
Why can't this fucking day just be over? Like, I was over it. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
But I think I just, like, I felt really bad the way she did it, and then I just like I'm done because you know you can't. I mean, my sister was like, it's fine, like she didn't know, like she didn't mean to, and I was just like, I know, but I just feel bad because
you don't
like it shouldn't have happened, and it happened, and I just felt bad.
I think it's also everything that happened was things that shouldn't have happened and happened. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like money shouldn't have been taken, and it happened. There was no reason for you to fall, and it still happened. You know what I mean? And then, like...
I was like, bruh, you know, there's construction going on.
So there's good-looking guys?
And I just...
Girl, they were like, look, a damsel in distress.
They didn't even get up to help. One of them, I don't know if he noticed, but he was just sitting there. He wasn't... he was like an older guy. But not even like, are you okay? Nothing. He's like... I was like,
she's fine.
Thank God nobody laughed.
But okay, here's the thing, because there's two sides to that coin. Like, if you fall, do you want people to act like they didn't see it, or do you want them to come and help you? Because I'm like, if something happens to me, I lightly want you to pretend like you didn't see.
Kind of.
It'll make my ego feels a little bit better.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
My friends were like, oh my God, you know?
So he was like, oh, her friends got it.
I guess. But I was, and then like, you know, when you just feel so stupid, I started like, I know my friends wanted to laugh, and then they didn't, right? They didn't. So we're sitting there, and I start laughing, and then they start laughing, and I was like, I can't believe I just fucking fell. I've never fallen, and like it was slow-mo, like
on your birthday, your body's like, here we go.
This is just accept defeat, like
slowly.
Bro. And even one of them was like you were going so slow that I didn't realize. I thought you got it.
Oh shit! I'm crying. It was.
I mean, I think about it now and it's funny, right? But in the moment, I was just like, "Why?
What the fuck is going on?
Why?"
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was like, "Fuck."
Welcome to 33.
Yeah, literally. And then like I got a fucking neck. Like my neck is stiff.
When we were at the piano
oh my God.
bar,
I couldn't.
We had to switch sides because she couldn't see.
I was like, "Hey, you want to switch with me?" She was like, "Huh?" And I was like, "I can't see." It still hurts, but I can move it a little bit more now.
You gotta start stretching, girl.
Bruh. That fall just it did me in.
Hey, you didn't even do anything.
Dip neck.
You didn't even try to catch yourself or nothing.
I couldn't. So it's like a bench, right? Uh-huh. So I'm like sitting in the bench, and it's like the you know the chairs you can rent, that kind of material. It's like plasticky.
Yeah.
It's like those kind of benches, right? And it's
yeah.
like a whatever. And I'm sitting, and I was like trying to tell them thank you because like I just finished opening my gifts. And I was like, oh, and so I get up to try to like go give him a hug. And when I get up, I don't know why my foot was like stuck. And I was like, what the hell? And when I pulled it, I was like, oh shit. And like this foot's like, like, my balance is all off. And I like go this way. And like I put my hands on there like to try to like fix myself. And like my hands slipped. And it was fucking horrible. I was like, why? I could just see myself like, no. Timber. It was horrible. I was like, why? Literally telling myself, like, don't fall. And I'm falling. And then I'm just on the floor.
You're like, don't let this happen.
God, if you're there. God was like,
nah. Humble yourself. Oh my God. Oh, jeez.
I mean, I can laugh about it now, but
in the moment, I'm so sorry.
Like, I just kept thinking, like, I fucking fell, Like, I was at my breaking point. That's what happened.
And in your head, you're just like constant.
It was like the money thing, and I'm trying to like, no, and stay positive, holding back tears. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But it was when I broke that I was like, I fucking fell. And my sister was like, when? What the hell?
I have to show you this video I seen of this girl the other day. She was crashing out. And she was like, I'm 33. I don't even know what's funny anymore. Dude, I felt that video in my soul. I was like, she's so right.
I saw it on my birthday. So I was like, yeah. I know.
Same girl.
The worst fucking age ever.
God damn, you're preparing me now.
Yeah, it all goes downhill.
Downhill from there.
Literally.
That's how you know.
Only way to go is up.
Age goes up.
Oh my God. Body goes
Faculties
down.
go down.
Motor skills, they're non-existent. Oh my God. But I was like, bro, what the hell?
You're like 33, motor skills lacking.
Never had that happen. Oh my God.
Damn. I really do think that that's kind of what happens though. Like your body's just slowly kind of giving out. But that's again why I say you need to stretch.
Yeah,
be very aware of
this is my last year being chunky.
That's what I told myself too.
I think I told my sister, I was like, I think I said that last year.
I was actually gonna say, since actually you guys, we keep like veering off as we usually do, so you should be used to it by this point. Anyways, this is gonna be the last episode that we record before the new year. So thank you guys for listening this whole year.
We love you guys.
We love
Shout
it.
out all you guys who support us.
Everyone. It's fun. We enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
We like
need it.
Yeah, honestly, especially like I think this year for sure, because we both have kind of been on our own. Like I'm busy, you're busy, so this is where we really get to see each other and kind of catch up. Like I haven't seen you, the piano bar, but even then, like there's other people, so we're not really catching up like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thank you guys. This is gonna be the last episode before the new year.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Stay safe.
Hit us up if you guys got ideas for us next year. Yeah, we're gonna be working on shit. If there's
anything that you want to see us do, or like even like honestly, we really need to get better about doing videos and shit. So if anybody has something, they're like, oh, I think this will be funny. We've recorded ourselves running the fastest we can. We just haven't done anything with it.
I think that was pretty fast though.
I was definitely not.
I hit that shit. I just look funny doing it though.
Yeah,
I really tried.
You pick up speed though. Yeah.
After a minute, the like, first like two steps, I look like, what are you doing? And then it's like, oh,
got it.
There it is. She revved it.
Had to get into gear.
But I did get actually. Someone had mentioned to me, like when we were doing like our dates.
Oh,
and like we talk about the dates after,
Yeah.
like some of the dates from hell or whatever, you know. I think those were like
Popular.
funny, yeah.
Okay.
But I don't
I know. I'm like,
I don't
do we
know
want
if I
to
want to
go?
go and do dates. That's my problem.
You know what? Okay, so I did actually tell, this was like my idea at AutoZone, because like I joke around about being broke, right? But I was like, nah, I need groceries, you know? So I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I was like, I'm gonna make a dating like a page up on like Hinge or like a good dating app, not Tinder. But it would just have pictures of food that I've cooked.
Ooh, okay.
And then like the description is just like, if you buy the groceries, like I'll cook dinner.
for you.
Yeah, because then I get to keep whatever groceries you're bringing, and then I'll also like I'll make you whatever dish it is. And then all the kids are like, you're really gonna do it? I was like, there's not gonna be any pictures of me, so like it's kind of whoever trusts it, you know. It's not gonna be like, oh, she's like cute or not, or you know, like it's not that. It's just cooking. And then they were like, you should put it on Facebook Marketplace. I was like, ooh, I don't know about that one.
Marketplace.
Yeah, that's like selling services.
That's like
I just need groceries.
that's lightweight.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna do that instead of being like on a dating app. I was like, I just need groceries.
What if they have like a cooking dating app?
We should look into that, because if your interest is cooking, then you would be like
I want to
like-minded.
do a
cooking
class.
I want to do a dance
Or like
class.
a baking, making like,
You look like you're rolling a joint.
sorry, I meant like a cinnamon roll or a croissant.
Two completely different minds.
Butter croissant.
You're like this. Butter croissant.
I was thinking of the roll.
Tuck and roll.
I guess you'd be a pro. Nah.
Versatile.
Don't be like best in class.
Skills to pay the bills. I'd seen something, I think it might have been fake, but it was like Snoop Dogg looking for a joint roller. But there was the same with like Waka Flocka had somebody that he paid to roll his blunts or something. Yeah.
That's real.
I think, I don't know. That was like, you know, stoners always have like those stories that you say about certain artists. I never really knew if it was true or not. But like he smoked so much in a day that it was a waste of time for him to roll them, so he paid someone to do it.
Speaking of artists, I know y'all seen that Diddy Reckoning.
Okay, look, because I was told to watch it before it gets taken off Netflix.
That shit was crazy.
I just started the first episode.
I binged it.
Yeah.
I binged it.
And my cousin was like, no, you need to watch it because like all this other shit comes up about like Tupac and like everything.
Tupac, Biggie,
Suge Knight.
Some of his old like
acquaintances and stuff.
people who he worked with or worked with him on the Bad Boys label or whatever.
They're all coming out.
Aubrey O'Day comes out. I remember seeing like when he first went to jail or like when we was on trial, somebody was like, oh, once Aubrey speaks, that's like the nail to his coffin.
Oh, shit. And he got it. I seen like posts on Instagram about 50 Cent.
Oh my God.
Because I love that man. Me too. When he first started like hella trolling him, I was like, I gotta follow this man right now because like I wanted to see what he was posting.
Did you see that he sent him flowers?
No, but I seen that he did an interview on a certain TV station because he knew that was one of the only ones that's approved to be watched in like federal prison. So he did an interview specifically like with that station.
Oh my God.
And then
I saw a comment that said like, the devil works hard, but 50 Cent works harder.
I seen one, and it was in his interview. Like he looks like all hella happy, and it was like, "This is proof that you could be the most petty motherfucker and still be glowing."
And I saw this, and it was like when people tell me like, "Oh, like you being a hater is gonna like bring you like bring you down," and all this, and it's like, look at 50. The happiest hater.
This is what I said, and I said it before. I will say it again, that everybody has the capacity to be a hater. I think I for sure do, and I have to check myself sometimes. I'm just hating, like I'm just hating, you know, like, and everybody has it. Like there was something, I was like, stop being a hater to somebody. They're like, I am hating, huh? And I was like, We all do, you know, like it's just different moments in life. So I'm like, no, for sure. Like, and 50 takes it to the extreme. I love it too. Man. I'm like, I love him.
I aspire to be that petty.
Yeah, that man's going down in history.
He's like, in all the
he's probably been waiting years for this day.
He said, "Oh, like who's your hero, whatever." And he's like, "No, I don't know if I have one, whatever. I like a lot of people, but I don't know if I have a hero, whatever. Who's your favorite villain?" He's like, "I like Diddy."
Oh man,
I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, that man is great.
No, but I think P. Diddy sent him flowers, and there's people who are like florists or whatever, and they were like, "I'm a florist," and he just sent you funeral flowers.
Oh shit. I mean, I think the other part of it is that they both have the people that back them up, though. You know what I mean? So if it's gonna turn into a war like that, it's gonna be a different type of like fighting, you know?
How many shots did 50 take? Like,
I don't even know, but I know one's in his tongue.
I remember seeing this thing said like, this man took blah 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 bullets. Like, you think that shit's gonna scare him?
That's why I was like, dude, like it, because even in the documentary, the Diddy documentary, whatever, Reckoning, it says like how connected like his parents were, and then even like who he would keep around or whatever. Like he's would put hits on people or whatever, right? So it's like you're still connected, and 50 Cent lived a certain lifestyle too. You know what I mean? So both of you guys kind of have your, you know, your posse or whoever that you're gonna have behind you. So however that goes down, like that's gonna be a different ball game, I think.
Let's see.
Yeah, but it looks like 50 Cent gave no fucks.
No, he posted on Instagram. Yeah. He's like, this fool sent me flowers.
Oh my God. That man is great. But yeah, there's a lot of drama going on in the world right now. Right around the holidays too. I actually, I told my cousin, because she told me like, no, you need to watch it. And I told her, I was like, damn. I was like, I knew 2025 was going to end with a bang. I was like, the way this year been going.
One of the jurors, okay, I know you're not that far into it, but like one of the jurors that was in his trial, they're saying that like she's a fan. Like she was, I don't know.
Wait,
they have
so
a picture of a girl.
In the first episode, they do have like a girl, and she says, we just want them to see like the view of the jurors or how we made our decision. And she kind of says like what the media portrayed isn't exactly everything that happened or something like that. And she kind of made it seem like it was, is that who you're talking about? Because it said juror number something when it introduced her.
I think so.
Okay.
But like she kind of like, I feel like she kind of backs up Diddy.
Yeah.
But even then, she's like, no, like he didn't have an influence on me, blah 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 blah. But then she also says like that there's moments where, like somebody's speaking on like their truths or whatever, and they would glance over, and Diddy's looking at the jury like these fuckers, you know?
Yeah.
And or if it's something that's like good about him, he's like nodding at them like, yep. So he's kind of like,
manipulating
you know, yeah.
But honestly, like that is something that you're taught if you look into like body language. If you're talking to somebody and you're slowly nodding as you're talking to them, I can tell you like, no, because we're going to go here, we're going to have a good time, and then we're going to do this. And I'm nodding as I'm saying it to you. So automatically you're seeing a nod and you're going to go, okay, for sure. Yep. It gets you to agree more. If you're doing a no, then it's like, I'm like, oh no, that's not a good idea, babe. Like, I don't think we should be doing that. And I'm going like
it's
this.
The visual and the words.
Exactly. So it's like, it's a form of manipulation. So I'm not surprised that he would be using it. And that he got to the level that he is in life because he knows how to manipulate people. Like that's one thing I realized in the first episode is like he was getting people together to party. So you have to have a certain persona for that. You have to get yourself to a certain like degree, be able to be a chameleon amongst people and still be like the fun person, you know? So like he had to work his skills to get to that level. And I think learning to manipulate people is definitely high up there with, I think, just men of his stature. Once you feel like you're powerful, you start to learn, well, how can I gain even more? Or how can I get people to do what I want them to do, you know?
And then now that he's like, he was up here and everybody just kind of listened to him. Like
he like, you know, anything he wanted could have, because that's the amount of power and money that he had.
That's crazy. Got away with hella murder. If all of them are true. Well, the first one for sure, right? That one promo he was doing and people got killed.
Yes.
They got stampeded on or whatever. Got away with that shit.
But that's the other part about like just how the system works. You know what I mean? If you have money, then you can pay off whoever you need to pay off, or pay people that can find the loopholes in the system, you know? It really does come down to what loopholes you can and cannot figure out for yourself in this life, because it's all a system and we all become a part of it in one way or another, you know?
I'm law abiding.
Yeah, but even like I was like, no, because I get into like it's all a system, man, you know? And I'm like, even like you have a credit card, so you're a slave to your credit cards because you
gotta pay it back.
You gotta pay it back. And then when is it ever going to end if you just keep adding to it? If you have a home, you have a mortgage and you have to pay the bank. So then that's another thing that you just kind of, you have to work to make the money to pay the bank, to pay your mortgage, work to pay your bills. So it's like just a whole system that you kind of get yourself into. But to live life, you have to kind of just become a part of. Yeah. So, you know, it's all a system, man.
Why are we born?
Yeah.
To work.
Some people have figured out how to kind of move their way within that, you know, like Diddy started off in, you know, maybe like a more middle class, but
promotion
drug dealer family, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and then it's like he got himself to where he was. And that was even something that I think got so many people to follow him, was that it was like Black excellence. And this is like a strong Black man in this position of power that there's so much respect for him, you know. So fall from grace is hard. Yeah, that's crazy though.
Finish it.
I know I need to. Like I said, I put it on last night and I just was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this. Maybe we could talk about it. But I'm like, no, I need to actually finish it. Yeah.
Well, I finished it.
I know you binged it. I worked until 9. So when I put it on, it was like 11 o'clock. I was like trying to finish the first episode and I was like, I'm tired.
It was like, no, not Friday.
Friday was Thursday night. I think was when my cousin watched it, because she told me.
I think it was Thursday night that I binged it.
Because she said she's seen it on Wednesday. She told me about it and she said she was going to go home and watch it. And then Thursday night, I think she watched like the first 2 episodes. And she told me, she was like, no, you need to watch it. She's like, I'm going to go finish it tonight. And I was like, okay, I've got to make time for it.
Because I didn't want to go to sleep. And I had to work. And I was like, fuck. So I just finished it and I was like, all right.
I'll go sleepy.
Nah, I'm sleepy.
I respect it. I do need to finish it though.
It's
2025, man. It's been a year.
Watch Emily in Paris. There's a new season coming out too.
Yeah, I watched like the first season of that, and then
just the first.
Yeah, I think so. Because a spoiler alert if you guys are watching it, but it was like when I think like she's like between 2 guys. The guy with the restaurant. Is. Okay, but it was the first. I think it was the first season. I don't think I watched the second one.
The first.
Because there's like 4 seasons now, right? Yeah.
Going on the 5th.
I think I missed like 3 of them because I only watched the first one.
Get on it.
Girl, I have a whole list of shows and
Tell
stuff.
her to watch it.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, tell me what I should add to that list. Let's not get into it anytime soon.
Maybe now.
Maybe now. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe now. She got a little time.
A little time. Yeah. But yeah. I think that's pretty much it for this episode. We got to catch up a little bit. Shout out to my brother and sister. I did make a drive down to San Diego and got to spend time with them. I really did miss them. So I needed that time. And I think they did too. At least I kind of hope they feel the same way. But then my cousin also went down this weekend. So she was there and they got to spend time with her as well and meet the baby for the first time. So I'm like, I think you need that like family time, especially around the holidays. So,
and like you said, it's people who are willing to go to you.
Exactly.
And make that time, make the drive or.
Yeah. And it really does. Like, I think it's a different show of love, like making that trip, Like if you're going somewhere to see somebody and it's going to take you some time to get there, it's like, oh, like I appreciate that a little bit more, you know? So it was nice to be there. And it was a good ass time. I'm not going to lie. I put $100 at the casino. We were only there for like an hour and 15 minutes. We had a limit. We left. And then I was talking about how like my friend had moved down there. And then like we went to this bar and he walked into the bar and I was like, what's up? Like, what the fuck? And he was like, what are you doing here? And I was like, dude, why was I just talking about you that you live down here?
Ringing.
I swear. I was like, oh my God, it was meant to be. Like I was meant to come down here. Like everything kind of just worked out. It was really a good visit. So shout out to Erica and Gabriel. Thank you for letting me stay with you. I love you guys.
Shout out. Hope you guys are having a good time.
Yeah. Miss you. Love you.
Miss you guys.
But yeah, guys, today is Wednesday. It's the last Wednesday you'll hear from us until next year. So the week is almost over. Friday is around the corner and the weekend will be here before you know it. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy
Merry
New Year.
Christmas.
If you make resolutions, we will not judge you for not holding them because
This is my last year being chunky. That's it. I'm done. You see this sponsor? It's gone. When it's over for you hoes.
When I lose this sponsor, you ain't got no chance.
Y'all gonna be begging for a chance. You didn't have me on my funny. Well, you ain't gonna have me on my sexy either.
Oh, shit. All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye.